Hey everyone, it's Frankie Gomez with eXp Realty, and in this video we're talking about 5 new developments coming to Spring Hill that you won't want to miss. Huge incentive to go new construction right now is the incentives that builders are offering. With the current rates in the market, builders are recognizing that it's harder for people to afford the home that they want, so they're contributing towards closing costs, and also even some of them are providing flex cash so you can buy down your rate, which will save you money in the long term. As I mentioned in my previous video, the pros and cons of Spring Hill. Spring Hill is being developed at a very high rate and offering affordable home options for new buyers. To start us off, we have D.R Horton, which is building Barrington in Sterling Hill. I have a video on Sterling Hill, so if you want to check that out, it's in the description below. It'll go over all the amenities, the fees, and even have some footage of different sub-communities within Sterling Hill. Barrington is the newest one, and we have another one later in this video that I'll talk about as well. But Barrington's already in the construction process. They've been selling in 2022, headed into 2023. And I actually recently visited the community. They have a list of 12 new homes in there, ranging from $320,000 to $460,000. There's 3, 4, or 5 bedrooms up to 2,600 square feet. The good thing is, if the community happens to sell out, we have another community that I'm going to talk about, but there's also spot lots that D.R Horton does. So essentially what these are lots around Spring Hill that aren't in the community, so there's no fees, no development fees, no HOA fees. There's no amenities either, but you pretty much, D.R Horton buys these lots and they build their spec homes on it. Spec home meaning you can't make any custom changes to the home. It comes as is, so typically it's all tile flooring. Some of the homes will have carpet in the living area and then tile everywhere else, or sometimes in the bedrooms there'll be carpet, but you'll get granite countertops most likely. The only thing that really isn't too great about it is if a home has brown cabinets, they're not going to put in white. If it's planned to have brown, they're going to keep it brown, and vice versa. So good benefits because you can get into a home quickly, and they're actually pretty affordable. They're starting around $320 right now, but the downfall is the custom options, and you really don't have much say in the construction process. That second community I mentioned, which is also in Sterling Hill and only a few minutes away, is called Caldera, and it is being built by Pulte Homes. There's really not much information just yet on this community as far as pricing goes, but they will have 9 different homes ranging from 1,600 square feet up to 3,400 square feet. Like I said, it's in Sterling Hills as well, so you have all the amenities that are offered there, and you have the HOA fees. You can check out all that information in the video in the description. I'll put a link to the Sterling Hill community tour, but you have a pool, a clubhouse, sport courts, all that stuff, and you're also very close to a lot of shopping and dining, and you can easily jump on the Suncoast Parkway to head down south or north, so it's a great location, and you have a couple of different options when it comes to builders. The third development I want to talk about is also by D.R Horton, and it's called Waterford. It's located a little bit north and technically in Brooksville, Florida, but it's in a weird middle ground of the area because to the west you have Weeki Wachee, to the east is Brooksville, and then right directly south, like not even a mile, is technically Spring Hill. So it's in Hernando County, but I just refer to it as Spring Hill because it's so close, and it's pretty much the whole area is technically Spring Hill. But it's in a good location because there's quick access to Cortez Boulevard. It's actually located right behind the Oak Hill Hospital, so obviously there's no complaining there. You know, if you could be close to medical treatment, I think that's obviously a huge plus. The first phase of this community will be 50 single-family homes out of their preferred series, which is just their higher-end builds. And then you have 30 homes of the Express series, which is usually more affordable and more appealing to first-time home buyers. These homes will range from 1,600 to 3,300 square feet. You'll have 40 to 50 foot lots in width, so not too much space in between the houses, but I think it's a great place because you have options for both first-time home buyers and maybe people that are looking to upsize a little bit. I'll have more detailed information on this community on January 24th, so if you want to stay updated, just let me know. Coming in at number 4 on this list is Ryan Homes with their new development, Suncoast Landing. This community is going to be located on County Line Road, which is the county line, put that together, of Hernando County and Pasco County. So the major benefit here, which is a benefit also with Barrington and Caldera, is that the community is going to be just a few minutes from the Suncoast Parkway, so you can access the neighboring counties like Citrus to the north or Pasco and Hillsborough to the south. I know I say this a lot, but I think that's what makes Spring Hill such a great area, because it's very family oriented and suburban, but also has quick access to some of the major things to do in the Tampa Bay area. So you kind of get the best of both worlds there. But Ryan Homes is going to be building Suncoast Landing. There's going to be approximately 140 lots, so a pretty large community, but it's going to be budget friendly, starting in the upper 200s with no CDD fees and low HOA fees. The good thing is it's also close to Anderson Snow Park, which is has baseball fields, soccer fields, and a very nice playground. They're also putting in a wet park, I believe, for kids, so it's gonna be a pretty big attraction, and there's a lot of development going on in this area. If you just drive down, you'll see all of the groundwork that's being done. But yeah, they're going to be opening for sale the second week of February, and a model should be completed soon, so you'll be able to walk through. The fifth community coming to Spring Hill is Whiting Estates by William Ryan Homes. This is going to be a higher end community off of Anderson Snow Road. It's actually not the same builder as Ryan Homes, and there's no affiliation there, but Bill Ryan, the founder of William Ryan Homes, has an uncle Ed, who is the founder of Ryan Homes. So that was probably a lot to process, but the good thing is this family, the Ryan family, has been building for the past 3 generations. So you're getting someone who's experienced and someone who's been around a while, which is obviously good when selecting a builder. But Whiting Estates is going to be higher end, starting around $479,000. And then a good benefit there is that they're also close to Anderson Snow Park and the Suncoast Parkway, so very similar to some of the other communities I mentioned. A downfall here is that since they are going to be higher end, they're not going to be building them as inventory homes, meaning they're not going to build and then list them to the public. They will be built on a per deal basis. So if you're interested in this community, you'll come check out a model, check out some different models, and then you'll select a site and have a contract written up to purchase, and then they will break ground and start building. So it's probably going to be a longer process versus some of these other builders who are building and listing them, because the construction process for the homes like D.R Horton are already under construction and being developed. So there's that downfall, but a good benefit is that since you are building the home and they're not starting to build until you sign a contract, you have a lot more say on the construction process. You can make structural changes, and you can definitely select the finishes that you like. It looks like Whiting Estates will have 6 different models to choose from, and a model home should be completed within the next month or 2. That wraps up this video about the 5 new communities coming to Spring Hill in 2023. If you have any questions about one of the communities or moving to the Tampa Bay area in general, feel free to reach out. My contact information is in the description below.